Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Bros 1975. A YouTuber is on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Bros 1975.
Hey YouTube, Longboys Post 1975. God, it's hot as hell in it. So why am I wearing a hat? That's a very good point. I went to Weston today, went on a complete spur of the moment thing. Really didn't plan on, doing anything. I just thought, I'll go have a look around the charity shops, maybe hit the pier. And yeah, I came across a shop that I never ever knew existed before. I kind of seen stuff on YouTube of other people who live in Weston-Super-Mare, YouTuber meetups, where they found this shop, or I think a previous one. Whether it's related to this one, I don't know. I don't know the history. All I know is I was absolutely blown away when I saw this, and so I went in and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to ask. All the time I do pickups in the wild and stuff like that. This isn't really a pickup video, by the way. This is a promotion video, I guess. All the time I do pickups in the wild, I'm always like, I just film, and and that's why it's crap. And well, mainly because I don't ever intend to film as such. I just have my camera and find stuff, my phone, I should say, sorry, and find stuff that I didn't know that was out there, and so therefore I capture the moment on film. So I thought, for once, I'm just going to ask, what's the worst that could happen? They can, say no, and I can carry on shopping, or they can say no and ask me to leave. In which case, seeing as I never knew this store existed, I haven't really missed out. So, I asked the lady behind the counter, the girl, the assistant, I said, look, I got a YouTube channel, nothing massive, I'm not, like professional or anything like that, I'm a hobbyist, which is how we describe this store. I didn't say that to her, obviously, and said, if I don't directly film anyone's face, if I do a voiceover, so there's no music in it, stuff like that, although having said that, that's mainly for me, covering my plums and not theirs, but, I don't know, I've never asked before, I didn't know what to say. He said, can I film? It might give you a little promo, it might help you out, but honestly, I've come all the way from Bristol and I did not know you existed. And she went, I don't have a problem, but I don't own the store. So she went and asked the owner. I made a point so she could see I was there, like I wasn't out of shot or anything like that, so she just thought some shifty bloke in the background. And yes, she said, and I said, look, I'll give you a shout out and stuff like that. I know you may not necessarily want one, but I just thought I'd ask. Well, no harm, no foul. And she said, yeah, cool. I'm not going to say what they are. I mentioned in the voiceover because I've already done that. But if you're, understand and appreciate hobbyist stores in this country and what they carry, maybe they carry the same sort of thing in other places, I don't know. There are certain things you're not allowed to promote, if that makes sense. It's not that they're dodgy or illegal or anything like that. They're perfectly legal and allowed to be sold. Can't promote them. So I said, yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. It's your business. It's your rules. I'm just absolutely stoked that you're going to let me film. So that's what this is. The place is called NT Games Limited. I'll show you the card. They buy, sell, and exchange, as you would expect, and they are in, if you're from my neck of the woods, 21 to 23 Meadow Street, Weston-Super-Mare, BS23IQQ. They have a phone number. Well, I'll just let you see that. And also, they have a car park space round the corner from this place. So you can actually drive here, set your sat-nav, drive here, and you can park around the corner. Because I parked in Tesco's and walked here, which means I had to buy £3 worth of stuff. Hardly, the worst thing that ever happened. But I would describe this shop as, now people, as I always say, everyone likes a bargain. Car boot sales, and charity shops are one thing. This is an independent store, in the high street, in a tourist location at the seaside. So take that into account when you see their prices, because I really didn't think they were that bad. But this is, I just thought, I was so impressed with this store compared to the stuff in in Bristol, because I bear it in mind with it. It's kind of similar to Pink Planet and I guess Forbidden Planet without as many comic books. That'll make sense when you see what's in this video. So I do apologise that it's kind of shaky cam, but I didn't intend on doing anything today or make any video. I just saw this place out of the wild and all I had on me was my phone. So I thought, why not? Let's give it a whirl and let's ask them. So here is my tour. So this is MT Games Limited in Weston-Super-Mare. Now, what I want to say about this is I've never been here before. I talked to the owner. I talked to the assistant behind the counter. Look at that, by the way. Superhero mats. Isn't that epic? Talked to the assistant behind the counter who said, hey, I never knew you existed. I live in Bristol, and I just drove up, parked at Tesco's, walked in, saw this, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to ask you, outright, honestly, can I film? Can I film? And she said, I've just got to go and ask the manager. Asked the manager. The manager said, absolutely fine. Just a couple of areas you can't film by law. They haven't got anything dodgy or hooky in there. It's just if you know what I'm talking about, if you're from Great Britain, you'll understand this, because this is not a game store. Look at this, by the way. Clearly a local artist. There was a Captain America down the road with Donald Trump's head on top of it. I put it in here, but then it'll get all political. It's not about that, but. Yeah, so, you know, things you can't show because it's a hobbyist shop. So those of you from the United Kingdom, you know what I mean. But, yeah. So it's... How would I describe it? Look at that box Super Nintendo. Epic. Atari 7800 games. Atari 2600 games. There's some old school grandstand consoles. You'll see in a minute. But, yeah, since this is a hobbyist shop, it's very much in line with... You know, I would say Pink Planet, although I thought it was far better. Box Super Nintendo games in really, really good nick. Look at those. Yeah, I was really, really surprised. You know, it was just epic. N64 games there. I'm sorry, I'm probably waffling a bit, but I'm trying to do a narration, Sega Saturn games. I did get some of these narration over the top for the purposes of copyrights, but I've never seen Commodore 64 Outrun in that box before. I always thought it came in a cassette case. That was epic. You know, it just... Oh, yeah. Anyway, sorry. Very much in line with, I would say, Pink Planet, with that sort of collection of stuff. And also, well, yes and no, CX, as it's second-hand games, but it was just, I don't know, I rate this over Pink Planet. You got GameCube games there. I bought some of those. It was just this nice little hubby hole off the front. If you want to go to a game store for modern games, then you don't want to go here, because it's not that store. This is a true enthusiast for games, models, Lego, everything. PlayStation games there. You got a massive selection of original Xbox games, which I absolutely love. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just saying it's not a modern gamer store. It really isn't. If you're just a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One guy, this isn't for you. If you like everything from old school games to just general, you know, models, toys, Star Wars figures, this is the place for you. This is why I wanted to ask them if I could, you know, show a video in it. Particularly if you're from my neck of the woods and you didn't know this was here, because I did not know this was here, and I was absolutely blown away. I mean, those speak for themselves. Absolutely epic. If in case you're wondering why I do weird little twirly angles, look at the Star Wars stuff. It's because obviously I am, as I promised to the owner, making sure that I don't cover some of the stuff in here. But yeah, look at it. It's a mecca, a figure collector's absolute paradise, and not just new ones but old ones. And then I keep trying to look at the top of the shelves, because they did not waste an ounce of space in this place. It was just like utilized. It was crammed. It was rammed, and that's in a good way. But yeah, look, you got Aliens. Honestly, absolutely fantastic. And then look at me. I'm waffling like a child at a toy store, which is exactly what I am and exactly what I'm in. Never mind. Look at these. Look at these. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't catch the prices on those. I would recommend you watch this video like YouTube screen size, because I'm just filming it on my phone. I didn't know I was gonna spot this place, you know, and get a chance to record and share all this absolutely lovely stuff. But yeah, there's DVDs in here as well, there's Blu-rays in here as well, but I think it's this stuff that, you know, we're all interested in, because this is why I said it's part and parcel of hobbyist stuff. Look at it. That was so I covered up the stuff I'm not allowed to film. Look at the sand on my shoes from the beach. Yeah, so look, it's just everything. It's just everything. Oh, I was so happy. I could just watch this back and not even talk. That's how much I loved it. But obviously you have to for narration purposes. Then you got this corner here, which, you know, this is Blu-rays. Again, I thought they were all reasonably priced. If you watch the intro to this video, you'll understand, you know, what I mean. And then again, it's always nice to see Wii U games, because they're dropping off shelves, you know, quicker than it's not funny. So they had a decent selection of Wii U games and a decent selection of Wii games, which, you know, the three systems I have and play the most, you know, of this era, well, you know, not modern era, because let's be honest, the Wii U's gone now, is the Wii U, the GameCube, and the Wii. So, you know, as a Nintendo console owner and fan, I was in, you know, seventh heaven. Absolutely loved it. Big massive selection of PlayStation 4 games, as you would expect. Decent selection of PlayStation 3. Obviously they don't really, you know, that float my boat because of the systems I have, but honestly, this is, I mean, it is worth you going in here if you're a modern gamer. They have got the stock that you want, but I'm just saying this is more of an enthusiast store, if that makes sense. But yeah, I was just honestly should have should have like, I don't know, why did I not know this was here? I think it's because I took a different route through the town centre once around the back streets. I had this nagging feeling, obviously we've got Xbox One games, nagging feeling at the back of my head that there was a game store here from years and years and years ago, like, well, 10 years ago, and yeah, so thank God I went this way. And the other thing I would like to mention, people, that they actually have a car park. I parked in Tesco's and mentioned, you know, when I was talking to the assistant, that it's brilliant, you can park in Tesco's, buy £3 worth of shopping, obviously they got hardware, and you're absolutely, you know, governed, because we do have a car park around the side. As long as obviously you park there and come in the store, you're absolutely fine. So that's absolutely unheard of, you know. You know, like a game store like this in a main city centre having, you know, a car park cut there, or for obvious reasons, like I mentioned. But the Star Wars section again, like the, you know, the full-size action figures, was absolutely amazing. Honestly, you like Star Wars, you've got to go here. It's just, it's a fanboy's wet dream. And also, God, see, look at this Lego. I believe that's the Sydney Opera House in Lego. My God, I didn't know that existed. I mean, I like Lego, but I had enough problems building my DeLorean. That is absolutely insane. There's a Doctor Who teapot in there that I absolutely wanted. If you're gonna go, free up some time and take it, you know, take your time, because what you didn't see is after I filmed this, I didn't want to, you know, overstay my welcome too long. I did actually, obviously, walk around by myself and actually browse. But yeah, look at it. Epic. Oh, that looks painful, and that poor bloke on the floor. More action figures. Decent. Really oh, epic plushie section. I have to say, a really cool plushie section. And epic t-shirt section. And which I bought one as well. But what you can't see is beneath the t-shirts they actually had, and it was £79, because obviously it's a proper thing. You may have caught a glimpse of it there quickly. But it's a zip-up Chewbacca furry jacket with belt. I couldn't justify buying it because it's expensive, but kudos on them having it, because I thought it was absolutely amazing. I may have bought the Bowie t-shirt, but you don't really need to know that. Then they've got, moving along here, oh, brilliant, speaks for itself. That Deadpool mask is absolutely amazing. Looking here, ah, Marvel Universe. Honestly, pinch me, stick a fork in me, I'm a vegetarian. Just utterly fantastic. Honestly, I gotta go back, because watching this back while I do the narration, there's a whole, look, DeLorean, and an eagle from Space 1999. But yeah, I've got to go back because I've missed so much. You got your traditional train set collection. That's all the stuff you use to build, like, you know, props for your train set, like moss and grass and stuff like that. Just unbelievable. And at the end of here, there's even a Warhammer section. Like I said, they had a bit for everyone. And I honestly, I was just like, I was a child. Absolutely fantastic. So there we go. I did buy some stuff here, as you heard me mention in the video, but I'm not going to mention it because it's not about that. I was just like, you know, I was very impressed with this this place, and you know, they were nice and friendly to me, and yeah, the fact that they let me film was brilliant. So I thought I'd just give you a quick walk around. You know, if you are from my neck of the woods, you know, or you're traveling down to like Bristol or Weston-Super-Mare, I would definitely recommend you check this place out. I was just blown over by the sheer variety of stuff they have, because sometimes you have a shop that has its hand in every single pie, but they've not got much. This was just, as you could see, and apologies that it was so clunky, my commentary, because just watching it back, I was just like, I should have spent a lot more time in there. But yeah, they got a bit of something for everyone. It's, as I said in the commentary, if you just want PlayStation 4 games and Xbox One games while they have them there, you know, I guess you wouldn't go to a hobbyist shop anyway. But if you like all this stuff, like movies, you know, models, toys, books, you know, old school everything, then Lego, this is the place for you. This is a true hobbyist shop, and it's probably the best one I've been in ages. So I would definitely recommend you check out this place. And thank you very much, and thank them for letting me film, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.